Welcome back to Terrace. No, wait.
Yeah, we're here.
Welcome back to CharacterSelect.
God damn it.
No, I was trying to remember if it was CharacterSelect or CharacterSelect. Anyway,
Professional YouTuber.
Dave Maltyler, back for more Silent Hill. Mal is dying, but he's fine.
Luckily.
He's a little sick boy. Right, Mal?
Yep.
Yep.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Yep.
So
He says after his fifth pack of the day.
So I've got the something. It's not the Koof. It's not the Wuhan, however you want to call it.
It's not the Backstreet Boys reunion tour.
Always a good time. This is a new recording session, so just a quick recap. We spent a lot of time running around here to find a flask full of red stuff that Kaufman then grabbed and took off with. And it's probably drugs, but we don't really care, so it doesn't help us in any way.
And anyone who's actually played this game is like, lol.
Yep, basically.
Totally drugs.
I know exactly what it is.
But meanwhile, we're continuing on our way to...
Hell?
Yes.
Pretty sure we're there already. But we've done this cutscene before.
Right.
But we'll do it again with more context now.
I love context.
I like contrast.
What's this?
I still can't get over
that.
the frickin' voice acting in this game.
What's that?
It's literally like...
Oh, this time it feels different.
It's literally the, rather than shifting from reality to a nightmare, becoming a nightmare. It's literally the, what was the movie, like, Trolls 2? Oh my god, they're eating her!
And then they're gonna eat me!
Oh
my god! That's what the voice acting this game reminds me of. It's just like, they're trying, and you can tell they're trying, but they also obviously don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And so it comes off as this half-baked,
well, it's not that they don't give a shit, it's just that they're not good. Or, it's like, what was it recently that had, like, really good voices, but, like, really bad voice direction?
Yeah.
There was, like, something recently that had something like that, where it's like the
Night
voice
Cry?
actors... No, I'm talking about recently. Like within the last few years, where it had really good voices, but it had just very awful voice direction.
Like the lines were stupid, or
no, like
the way they told them to read the lines was bad.
Right. So it's like a voice actor has
limited context.
The only thing they have is the paper in front of them that has the lines on it that they're supposed to read, and you have some asshole in the booth that is like, okay, I need you to
provide setting.
Right, or like provoke like a specific emotion or context for how they're supposed to read the line. And it's like, I need you to act surprised or whatever. It's like, it's like, no, you need to act surprised, but like you're getting your legs stabbed off, or like, you know? It's like there's differences between, you know? So if the director...
If the line is just like... ARGH, like, it's like, okay, what kind of Is this like a, I'm in pain, I'm pissed off, or, you know,
right.
so on and so
it's
forth.
Like, it's possible in this game where it's like, you have potentially talented voice actors, but they're just given, like, the worst direction. You don't know.
I don't know enough background about Silent Hill to say which way or the other it is.
So, this was right at the end of the era of voice acting where the direction was actually like really bad. Mm-hmm. It was right around this time that they started getting either professional voice actors or professional voice acting directors.
So this is still the time frame in which it wasn't considered a professional medium, I guess.
Well, it was more that they didn't know how to direct things.
Right. Because when you have a movie and you have somebody like physically in this space and you can see how they're emoting and whatever, right? And then it's easier to direct them. But when you're working with like a video game where you don't see the environment you're in, the expressions of the face you're working with, and you're just giving them a voice, and it's like more difficult and more abstract to direct.
Isn't that why when they have cartoons voice animated, they'll occasionally like play the actual sequence of the animation?
Yes.
For
and in a lot of cases nowadays, they'll do that for video games too.
Yeah.
Like rather famously, they did that for Uncharted, and as a result, a lot of the lines in Uncharted are ad-libbed because Nolan North and his fellow voice actors were watching the scenes play out, and they had actual reactions to the shit that was happening. So
right.
Isn't a lot of that mocap as well? So like, you know, their actual reactions are the faces being put into the system.
Yes, but oh, stomp. There's one rather famous line in Uncharted 2 where you're on a train, a helicopter is trying to kill you, and then some guys start shooting at you. And Nathan very specifically says, "Can't you assholes see the helicopter? I have enough shit to deal with right now." And that was a throw it in from Nolan North because he was like, that's how a person would fucking react to this shit. Why is there meat moss down here? That's a person. Never mind. Okay. Thanks for your...
Did you just
mystery solved.
Another mystery solved.
Sybil.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Harry,
Thanks to the
How
Alcahest
did you
case
get back
files.
I followed the sewer. Were you the one who cut the fence?
Yeah, a little bit.
Were we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
we
did we
broke
do
the
that?
lock
Glad
off
you
it.
made it.
Oh, that's right.
worried
We didn't
with
cut
the
the
fence.
fence. We cut the lock on the thing. That's
you
right.
were worried. Where did you disappear to?
Here?
Never mind. I
I was
want
about
to
to
know
say,
what's
does
going
she
on
not see
here.
the hellscape?
What is with this town?
I think she sees it.
This may
Although
sound
it's different
really off the
in
wall.
Silent
Listen
Hill
to
2.
Yeah, but we'll get to that. Don't worry
You've
about
got
it.
to believe
Yeah.
me. I haven't gone crazy. I'm not fooling around.
Because I think in this game it's like
At
it's
first,
literally
I thought I
they're
was
summoning
losing my
hell
mind,
or something
For
like that.
reasons,
Yeah.
yes.
but now I know I'm not.
They're trying to bring into
not
existence
me.
the something something.
This whole
Right.
town. It's being
Involving the
invaded by another
Flowros and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
my world of symbols,
Gyromancy
nightmarish
and
delusions come to
Alessa.
life.
And the other
Little by little, the invasion is spreading,
semi-demonic shit.
Yeah.
trying to swallow up everything in darkness. I think I'm finally beginning to understand what that lady was talking about.
Good, because I have no fucking idea.
Harry, hold on a minute. I don't get it.
Look, I don't understand it all myself. I guess I can't explain it.
Well, what's making this happen?
That's a good question.
I don't know that either. But I do know Cheryl is there.
There?
Air
Wonder
quotes
whoever
there.
created this
Quotations.
Cheryl is somewhere and she needs my help.
Cheryl is somewhere. She's not nowhere. She's somewhere.
Harry,
We're
That
all
explains
somewhere.
so much.
this whole thing's been a major blow to you. You need to rest.
Look at this fucking world, lady!
Sybil,
I was about to say, I wouldn't rest there.
The demon
No.
is awakening,
Nice
spreading
tie.
those wings.
Dahlia Gillespie.
Is that a tie or is that like a weird
Was
jacket
not
or something?
To tie.
Why is she wearing a tie?
Now, yes, everything.
Creepy woman.
Hungry for sacrifice, the demon will
Don't you
swallow
trust
up
the creepy
land.
gypsy lady? No. No, I don't.
I knew this
Unfortunately
day
not.
would come.
Why do you sound so happy
And
about
what's
this?
more, the task is almost finished.
I know, like in any game, they're like, oh, look, it's the creepy old person. It's like, well,
To
they're
seal this
inevitably going to
town
be
to the
involved in
abyss,
some
the
sort of
mark of
horrendous,
Samael.
like, you know, conspiracy murder bullshit.
I mean, like
All is
spoilers, the
lost.
grandma in Resident Evil 7.
Even in
Exactly.
daytime, darkness
And then you look
will
at,
cover
like,
the sun.
And then they also are like, oh, it's Kaufman,
dead
the
will
angry,
walk
like,
and martyrs will
uh,
burn burn in the fires
anti-people
of hell.
doctor man that just kind of grumps around and won't tell you what the fuck he's doing. Well, he's obviously involved in some kind of shady conspiracy
So what am
of
I
doom as
supposed
well.
to do? I've got
It's
to
like,
save Cheryl.
you know, the tropes exist for a reason,
Stop the demon.
but
Stop
so
the
few.
demon. That's simple. Simple. Stop the demon. Right.
Taking that child's
Yeah.
form.
Okay.
Yes, this sounds easy. Stop a demon, sure.
Okay, you know, I do that all the time. It's my weekend hobby. Like, you lucked out.
Too late. Stop it! Stop it!
Lady, I'm not even
Yeah.
touching you. Jesus.
What do I do?
She's
I've
also
got-
behind
To the
this.
lighthouse on the lake.
Yeah, in
Well,
case you haven't figured that
obviously.
out, she's the evil
To
one.
the center of the
Well,
amusement
that's the
park.
thing. It's like, you know, I long to see a game where it's like they have the creepy
You are
old
the
person
only hope.
that
Right.
is like obviously sketchy as
Look,
shit,
Harry.
and then it turns
But then
out
they're
that,
actually helpful.
I really don't
yeah,
get
it turns
what's
out that
going
they're
on.
like not the evil asshole
But if
trying to
No,
there's
do
that was
humanity.
wasn't that like a character? Wasn't
I'm
that
in.
like the light log lady or whatever in
I'll
Alan
check out the
Wake or
amusement
whatever?
park.
Where it's like, oh, she's like the
You
weird
go to the lighthouse.
Oh, yeah.
lady, but she's like been super helpful this entire time.
Sybil,
She wanted to help you out the
thanks.
entire game or whatever.
Not the darkness lady.
No, the other one, the one that had like the flashlight, the lantern lady.
Yeah.
You will
Lady
need
of the
to
Light.
Use it.
Yeah.
What am
There
I
was,
using?
Use what?
The flowers.
Well, for how?
Yeah,
What? It's a.
Only
Look,
with that.
what
It's a
about flowers?
block.
It is a fucking. It's a Rubik's cube of doom.
It's a
the fucking-
Lamarchan configuration.
Yeah, it's the lament configuration. You're gonna fucking summon Hellraiser.
the
Thanks.
Lamarchan's box.
Yeah, Lamarchan's box. The
Wasn't
lament
one of those
configuration.
Wasn't one of those stupid Hellraiser movies like we've made a space station, but it's actually a lament configuration, so we're gonna send the entire Earth into hell?
I don't
Yeah.
fucking care.
There's a lot of really stupid ones. I saw a great YouTube video not long ago from
Mhm.
oh, what was it? The same guys like
I mean-
two Spookingtons Media. That
Right.
basically it has like it's the Rubik's configuration,
Right.
and they're at a Rubik's cube, like, you know,
Convention or
competition.
something, right?
And it's like, oh, okay, do this position,
Oh.
and so like, you know, he quickly configures the Rubik's cube to like be a certain shape, and then it's like does another one, looks like flowers, and then it looks like a snake, and it's like, and the lament configuration, and it does it, and it turns into Lamarchan's box, and Hellraiser pops out, and then the dude reconfigures the thing again, and he disappears, and then he reappears, and he disappears, and he just keeps going back and forth. And Hellraiser's like, stop it!
I have been
It's like-
falling for 30 minutes.
Like he's literally going, I'm getting sick. Please
But I mean,
stop.
that was the thing about all those all of those 80s and 90s horror movies where they would just like Jason in space or whatever.
Yeah,
you know,
they throw everything in space.
or the Bride of Chucky or whatever, where it's like you took like a very solid premise from for example, Friday the 13th and Friday the 13th 2, or whatever they call it. What was the second movie?
Friday the 13th, The New Nightmare?
The second movie where Jason's a villain.
Yeah, I think it was the
Like
next
Return to Crystal Lake or something.
I don't remember. Jim, throw the title up. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know that.
But it's like you had a very solid premise, and they were
I'm sorry, I
Rel-
keep kicking him in the water. It's funny.
well, birds can't swim underwater, or fly underwater. But those had very solid premises, like the first Child's Play movie, the first Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, they're corny, but they had a
They were
solid,
good
well-built premise, right? And then it's like the merchandise people got involved and were like, well, how long can we stretch these out? How many times can we kill Michael Myers? How many times can we kill Freddy or Jason or whatever? And have them keep coming back. It's like, didn't they melted Chucky down in one of the movies. They threw him into a fan and obliterated him in another one. And then for some reason he's back in, for a fifth movie or whatever.
I think, didn't they, in one of the movies, they melted, Freddy's glove with an arc welder, so supposedly that broke his connection to reality and banished him forever and, killed him, and then, no, he's back in the next movie.
Yeah, he's just back for some reason. Somehow Palpatine has returned.
Still haven't seen that movie.
What, the Star Wars one?
The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, you shouldn't. It's
That
bad.
bird just
Don't.
died and fell into the water. It's,
Don't watch the new Star Wars movies. They are god awful.
I don't know. I liked Last Jedi, but that's a whole other conversation.
That was one of the few movies that actually legitimately made me sad in a bad way.
Oh shit!
Because, like, I'll watch something like, you know, Schindler's List, where that makes me sad for, like, a legitimate reason. But then it's like I watched Rise of Skywalker, where it made me sad because they shit
What's
on
your
something
health?
I used to love from my childhood, you know? It's like, we're gonna take all the things you love from your childhood and just be like, yeah, well, let's just, like, twist it into some horrible... What was the name of the serial killer that made people into furniture?
Oh god.
You remember where he, like, made lampshades out of people's skin and, like, chairs out of their bones or whatever? Was that Ed Gein or whatever?
I have no idea. I've never heard that before.
You haven't heard that before?
Nope. I don't go looking up crazy shit. I'm sorry.
Serial killer who made furniture. Ed Gein, that was him.
Okay.
He systematically robbed graves and collected body parts which he used to make household items, clothing, and masks. The Butcher of Plainfield or the Plainfield Ghoul.
Accurate titles.
But it's like they did that to Star Wars, where it's like, oh, you love Star Wars? Well, here, look at this thing I made for you. And it's like, you know, Star Wars, except they, like, skinned it and then stretched its skin around, like, this weird fucking Furby skeleton or whatever. And it's like, kill me!
All right, Mal. So here's the deal with this place. First of all, spiral fucking staircase. Second, if you are playing this game on New Game Plus, there's an additional ending here.
Is it the UFO one?
It's the UFO ending, where you get kidnapped by
lovely.
aliens.
When you get up to the top here,
I believe
I think
so,
you have to
yeah.
have, like, I think
You have to have
like,
done certain
specific...
things.
Yeah.
Wait!
Alessa, no!
Damn, I was too late.
Alright, so that's another mark of... What's his face?
Samael.
Samael, yeah.
Samiam. The mark of Samiam.
Alright,
I will not eat your green eggs and ham.
so there's only one other place that they can put the mark that we can stop them from doing it. Otherwise, the world is literally going to go to hell. Or at least the town.
Hooray!
So we gotta get to the amusement park, which is where Sybil went.
Gotta love
save.
haunted amusement
Yes.
parks.
I said, did you want to save?
No, I saved on the way in. It's fine.
Okay.
Poppers! Now,
That's why I was asking if you wanted to save.
I actually have more healing items than I do fucking bullets, so we're just gonna run.
Probably the smart thing to do.
Sybil hasn't come back.
But yeah, now it's like they're making like all these new
show up at the
versions of like
amusement
old
park
horror
soon.
movies where they've like
Let
they
me
just
be
made
on
a new
time.
Halloween movie where they, like, spoilers, actually physically kill Michael Myers and throw him in a wood chipper.
Don't worry, he'll be back
But-
for the next movie.
Well, exactly. The directors or whatever are like, oh, well, that's not the end of the series. It's like, how? How is it not over? But it's apparently over
I
with,
hate that
I guess, Blumenthal or whatever, whoever the original story writer or director is. Like, they're done with that series with those characters or whatever. But it's like, oh, Michael Myers will be back to stab more sexy teens for no reason.
You're
that
having
was
sex
enough.
and I'm not. Die!
Yeah.
So Michael
But then they
Myers
made, like-
is an incel, is what you're saying.
Basically, yes. But then they made like the new Chucky TV series.
That was another thing.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
crap. Another thing about 90s movies, like horror movies, is it was all like... It's like, oh, Billy, what's going on? Where are you? And you hear like the spooky music. And then it's like, where is everybody? More spooky music. It's like, I'm gonna get naked and take a shower.
Right.
It's like you're
I'm
Your
gonna unplug my phone, get naked, and lie on the couch.
Yeah, your solution to everyone has gone missing and things are getting really creepy and like you found blood on the in places is to
Uh-oh.
Hi.
She's probably fine.
It's alright. It's all
is
good.
to get naked and isolate yourself from any communication or help.
Yep, exactly. There was a scene like that in the new Halloween movie, apparently. It was shown in the trailers where it's like some lady in the shower and it's like, oh, she sees like this dead body in the pool. And it's like, oh no, and then Michael Myers shows up behind her and oh no, stabs her onto the wall with a knife somehow.
It's the cliches. It's like I said, like how we started the discussion, the creepy old lady cliche.
Mm-hmm.
It's like never is there like, oh, the creepy old person.
But however, do you remember the guy in Pet Sematary?
Yeah.
That was a creepy old guy that turned out to be relatively helpful.
Yeah. Well, that's the
fuck.
God, where did that fucking thing came from?
It's okay, we're running.
Oh, these noises are not okay. Oh, Jesus!
It's okay, we're running. It's okay, we're running.
Running to another dead end.
I'm sorry?
Why is there a statue down here? That's weird
Is
as
that like
hell.
a thing of the mayor or something?
I don't... Oh, hello.
Kill Crotch Goblin!
What the fuck is this thing?
So what's your favorite horror movie then?
It's a spiky Crotch Goblin.
My favorite horror movie? The one that I don't have to watch.
Like, you have to have something that, like... I mean, horror doesn't have to be like, oh, it's slasher or whatever. I mean, horror can be anything.
I think the one that affected me most was the original Alien. Because that's
a good
like
movie.
You
That's
never
a great movie.
Like, it was good cinematography, a really good monster. They never really showed it. It was always
It's like
in
perfect pacing and like it's always in shadows or just out of the corner of your eye.
The concept of how the xenomorph, like, because it is. That's like the first like alien that was actually alien, like something that was like, holy shit, what the fuck is that?
Not like oh, I'm Mr.
Martian
like, human in a
suit.
A rubber suit or whatever. Like, the thing was like fucking terrifying.
Fuck.
Yeah, that...
Get off me, bitch.
What keeps, like, gobbling you from the ceiling? That's weird.
There's a thing up there. There's one of those green dudes up there, and he's just kicking my ass.
Oh,
the Green Goblin.
Hang out on the ceiling?
Oh, yeah.
I would have to say mine is the Swedish version of Let the Right One In.
Another good one was The Thing.
Oh, The Thing is great.
That was another one of the ones where the monster was just like, holy shit.
You know one that I would consider a horror movie?
What one?
Requiem for a Dream.
Kinda. The horror's
You want a
drug.
movie that will fuck you up. That is a movie that will fuck you up.
Why do you keep going to the dead ends,
That's
Dave?
one of the best
Looking for
movies
stuff.
that I literally will never ever watch again.
Requiem for a Dream?
That's a movie that I could watch only once.
The music for that was great.
Oh yeah, music was awesome.
I don't know what's happening, but the music is freaking me out.
I was going to say, why did the music get really intense?
I don't know, I think I'm being chased by something.
Oh look, carnival horses.
Okay, next time on Character Select. Jesus
You
Christ.
did it.
Spook Select.
So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And we snuck into the amusement park. No tickets for us.
I think I would have rather just paid for a ticket, to be honest, rather than go through that.
I'd rather go home.
This is true.